And we are back to talk about Global Entrepreneurship Week. Joining us for this conversation, we have Ms. Monique Usher, who is the business advisor from BELTRAIDE. We have Mr. Carlington Burrell, who is the project manager for the Caribbean Climate Innovation Center, and Ms. Kashika McDonald, who is the marketing officer for the same Caribbean Climate Change Innovation Center. Welcome for this conversation. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I know that global entrepreneurship is very, very eventful and happening, and there's a lot going on. So, Monique, why don't you start off by telling us what's kicking off the week?
So good morning. I come from the Small Business Development Center. It's a unit of BELTRAIDE. And earlier in September, we were on set and we had a little teaser about Global Entrepreneurship Week, and we had mentioned that Global Entrepreneurship Week will be kick-started with the Startup Bootcamp. So there's a lot of exciting events happening at the center, but today we're here to share with you about the Startup Bootcamp, which is a very intense, exciting event that we're having. And so we have representatives from the Caribbean Climate Innovation Center who are here to tell you a little bit more about what to expect this weekend.
Okay, and it is a boot camp. Let's just start off with that. Moni, please explain before we allow these people to convince us to hunker down for 2 days and think.
Sure, it's a boot camp. It's 54 hours. We like to think of it as a marathon. So when you attend this event, we say bring your sneakers, bring a lot of energy. You bring your ideas because you come to share and network. It's a platform that's very rewarding because there's more to the boot camp than just the 54 hours. You get to network, connect with key influential people in the tech, the green, clean tech industry, and so it's very exciting. We are encouraging people who have not signed up yet for the bootcamp to do so. We know it's only a couple hours away from the actual start of the bootcamp, but you still have time to get in.
Okay, so let's get the backdrop on the Climate Change Innovation Center. Of course, you guys are both from Jamaica.
Yes.
Tell us about what you do.
Well, I am the project manager for the Caribbean Climate Innovation Center. We are one of 7 such units across the globe.
Okay.
It's a huge initiative by the World Bank. You know, so we have other hubs in like Morocco, Vietnam, South Africa, Kenya, India. So, you know, just to name a few. So CCIC in the Caribbean is a consortium of 2 companies, which is the SRC, the Scientific Research Council, which is in Jamaica, and the CARIRI, which is the Caribbean Industrial Research Institute in Trinidad. So, you know, we partnered together, and we're a regionally driven institution. So we have been rolling out several boot camps across the region. We have done 5 so far. This is the 6th one. We have done Jamaica, St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbados, and Trinidad, of course. So, you know, it's been very, very successful.
So where did the idea of a boot camp get started? I mean, when we talk about, and we've had many conversations about entrepreneurship, innovation, climate change, it's a long, drawn-out process. Do your research, do your market research, start talking to people, get a mentor, all these different elements to be able to get to the point of a startup. What made you think 2 days or 54 hours is the best way to go?
Well, our main motto is fighting climate change through innovation and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And what's the best way to do such a thing? To create unique programs that can be retrofitted to our target market. So bootcamp is intense, but we get the educational component. We get the experts to come in to gather key information on what is happening in each country, because we may not know, but the experts know. And that would draw attention, because you need attention for such events. You need to get policy, you need to get government, you need to get all the different stakeholders' attention, and such an event we tailor it to meet that. And while we're still having fun, the bootcamp is fun and it's educational, and as someone mentioned once before, we have to make climate change sexy, because everyone should be a part of it to make a difference.
So tell us about the actual boot camp. What would be the typical rundown of the day?
All right, well, start of the bootcamp, we always have an idea generation session, so which is today. We have it today at VTech, and this is where we have all the industry experts. We have from energy, we have water and waste management, sustainable agriculture, the list goes on for our thematic areas. And we have a discussion about what is the need for the country. And then our participants will develop solutions to make businesses, and it's open to persons who have their solution already, and then a lot of persons will be there and retrofit their business to meet the specific needs. So that is what the idea generation session is for. And then we go on to the boot camp, and the boot camp is where the fun begins. But we have our trainers, or we have trainers, our trainers currently are from Maktub, and they have hosted various events from Nigeria all over the world. And what we teach our companies what to expect, the roadmap. They will learn how to pitch. They do exercises on how to present themselves to persons. They learn how to develop their prototype. So there's a lot of prototype development. And all of our programs are corely focused on mentorship, because you need guidance from the persons who have been out there before to help you. So it's a very intense mentorship program. So, and then we have them to do more pitches and exercises and tailor it. And then at the end, they will be pitching to investors and their colleagues. So it's a flow into a long event. But trust, it's memories that will last a lifetime.
Now, Monique, people who are going to be attending the boot camp have already been selected.
We had a application process, and to date we have, I would say, about 50 interested parties, and we have 32 sign-ups. So the interest is there.
Yeah.
And it's something that has been very insightful for us at the center. And you know what, for us at the center, and you would know, a lot of what we do gets done through partnership, because we're a very small unit, but it's through the partnership that we manage to have that outreach and to reach our target audience. So it's very rewarding.
I was going to talk about the partnership that you have with CCIC.
Yeah.
What made you reach out to this organization?
Well, you see, we have a very strong network, a very strong ecosystem in the Caribbean. We have key players from in CARICOM, key players from the government of Canada. We have key players in the World Bank. So we have a strong network. So BELTRAIDE for us is like an excellent partner. They have been doing such excellent work on the ground, and we have been rolling out several key events. The planning just runs so smoothly. So we guys just come in and just fit right in, But in terms of the partnership, we can, Tamika can. Kashika.
They were the right fit. They were highly recommended by our hub representative, and to be honest, we have not been disappointed. We love them so much, and we have to be commenting Monique and her team for an excellent job. They've been perfect. They've been our support system. So the partnership was just ideal.
So you guys come in to do the boot camp. You have put in all the preliminary work, the applications, whatnot. What's the demographic of the applicants? Are we seeing students? Are we seeing people already involved in climate change or innovation?
It's a combination. We have students who have expressed interest, which is very exciting, because you want to start the conversation with the young folks to have it carry on. Yeah. We also have persons who are already in the business who want to get customer validation, who want to revisit their business model to see if it's something that's fitting for Belize. So it's a cross-section of individuals. We have persons who are into marketing, and so it's very exciting to see the interest that we've gathered to date.
So that's it? There are no more opportunities for people who watch now and say, oh, I want to come?
Definitely.
Monique is saying she finished her application. You guys are talking about.
No. Well, if they're interested, they should definitely come to the idea generation session today.
Yeah.
It starts at 9.
Yeah.
So there's still opportunity, and the deadline is at 12 a.m.
Okay.
Right.
So there still is time.
Yes, there is.
Talk us through this process. How do you encourage, and you had the experience in different countries so far, what is it like having a group of diverse people in front of you and trying to get them to, one, bring forward their idea, understanding how competitive it is to be an entrepreneur? How do you get the ball rolling with them?
Well, the first thing you have to tell someone, you have an idea. A lot of entrepreneurs are fearful that, hey, someone will steal my idea. That's right. But if you sit on that idea, someone else will come up with it. Nothing, everything is retrofitted. There's something out there in existence. So you have to be the first person out the gate. That's something I always sit and tell them. Never be fearful of losing something, because you always can learn and make it better. And this event is something that will show you what else can be done, because we test the sustainability of your business, and we tell you what is unique about your business and what you should focus on. So if you keep it inside, how are you going to know? How are you going to grow? How are you going to export? an idea is just an idea until you make something out of it.
You know, I want to also note that our trainers, they're brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, they get the idea out of you, you know, and they take you to the various process. And also, I must note that we have several, you know, expert players across the market, so from marketing to telecoms to technology to business. You know, we have a strong panelists and strong mentors, you know, working with them. So, you know, they help to flesh out the ideas and to, you know, guide them, you know, whole hand, but, you know, like running while holding hands.
So these experts, they're local experts or sourced from CIC?
Local experts. We reached out to our stakeholders and we got interest from the Department of Environment. We have from the Ministry of Energy, and just to name a few, but it's a cross-section. We have individuals who are from business support organizations. So it's a well-blended team of group of mentors that we have for the event.
Okay.
We have young, we have seasoned veterans, so it's going to be very exciting. We are looking forward to the event.
And then from idea generation, over the next 2 days, you take them from that coming up with the idea to pitching it.
Yes.
What needs to be done in between? I thought once you have an idea, you just pitch it.
Well, we always have our prelim pitch. So that's just your raw pitch.
Yeah.
That you just come, you pitch, and then from there, the group would vote on the top 11, and so based on the demographic of the group, the top ideas. And then from there, we'll form teams. And the trainers will evaluate them and guide them on what they need to work on it regarding to their pitching. Because pitching is a big thing for entrepreneurs, that you have to know who you're presenting to.
Absolutely.
You present to an investor different how you present to someone from a school. It's different. So they get that prelim, they do the team formation, they do their prototype development, then they do next round of pitching. So that's practice before the final day, and then they have the third day final pitch. So there's progress. You can see the progress in the work that they're doing. So that's why it's so intense, because we're pretty much helping you build out your entire business just in 54 hours.
And from your experience in other countries, what seems to be the portion of the boot camp that people get most excited about?
The team exercises and the icebreakers.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
This is okay. So it happens with all ages, then.
Okay, I can tell you an experience that happened recently in Antigua. They were out in the courtyard, and they were supposed to build a story. So everyone's like, build a story? How is this going to help us build a story? And our trainer, Christine, was like, just think of something, anything that comes to your mind. And then someone just like, Big Bird. And it's like, okay, what is the story? Big Bird was under the bed. But this is someone that was very quiet. But after the end, they were shouting and their chest was high. And that's how to show you how to bring out your confidence.
Right.
And it's like, look at your audience just like you talk to your friend. So these are the exercises that teach you. So when people say, ooh, bananas, they're like, bananas. But it's various oral exercises, how to form your words and how to develop your confidence. So there's so much things that you can work to build yourself and your presentation that is fun, and you don't even know that, oh, this can help me with business. So you're just my friend. I'm very comfortable talking to you. And the next person in Jamaica was like, think of us like we're your grandma. And once we said that, she was so comfortable. She's like, grandma? Let me tell you about this invention. And the entire audience was cracking up. I said, this is it. Just find what is your comfort zone and retrofit your presentation to match that.
Yes, indeed.
And the challenging portions of the boot camp, where people need an extra push.
Well, you see, one of the challenges, you know, I think one of the biggest challenges in the boot camp, because a lot of persons come with their own ideas, but you have to go through idea selection on the final day to do your pitches. So your idea may be selected, but yours is not selected. So the thing is now, you'd have to form a team with the person's idea that was selected. Sometimes persons tend to want to keep their ideas very close to their chest, you know, so. And
Or
then
when I formulate the idea, I don't want anybody else's opinion on it or contribution to it.
But you know, but sometimes you know the person that they're forming the team with, in terms of the team building, they learn and they get so much from that other individual.
Yeah.
You know, so you know it's like going through the process of forming teams. You know, that's always a challenge. You know, the forming, the storming, the norming, and performing. You know, that's one of the. But it's a very good look for the guys.
If you had to summarize the general objective of the bootcamp, what do you think the main message would be?
So our main message from the boot camp is like we want to find these entrepreneurs and SMEs, these ventures that want to develop locally appropriate solution to climate change, so we can, build the economy, so we can, for job growth and, help them to develop and grow, to move from an idea and those that are already in the business from a stage there to commercialization. And not only that, the winner of this bootcamp will be a successful winner to our accelerator program, which is housed in Jamaica.
Oh, and they do get a grant too, right?
It's a regional accelerator, and it's the first of its kind in the entire Caribbean.
Yes.
There's no other accelerator like ours.
Ooh,
specific for clean technology businesses.
Excellent. So lots to look forward to. Monique, this is just the kickstart, right?
Yes, this is just the start of what will be a very exciting week for us at the center, because we have 2 other events.
You have your symposium.
The symposium, that's on the Monday, and then we have the Global Entrepreneurship Convention that we're having on the 18th.
Okay, so where do people get more information about the events that are taking place?
For persons out there who are interested and would like to sign up for the event, you can call our telephone number 223-3195, and our client management officer will assist you with getting you in the program. And also, if you're out there and you want to stop by our BTech office today for the idea generation session, you're more than welcome to do so.
And is there a cost to do so?
Free.
It's free,
yes.
people. It's free.
And everybody wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
Where
wins.
does it take place?
It takes place at the Belize Training and Employment Center, housed on the IT Vet compound on Freetown Road.
Can you just drop in if you'd want to see part of the process, or do you have to commit to doing the entire weekend, the entire 2 days?
Well, you can drop in at the idea generation session,
Okay.
and you have a little idea about what to expect from the idea generation. But we encourage you to sign up and be a part of the entire weekend. We promise you you won't regret it, and it will help you personally and business-wise.
And if persons want to find out more information about the CCIC?
Well, we're very popular. You can visit our website, which is www.caribbeancic.org, or you can visit our Facebook page, which is Caribbean CIC, or YouTube, Caribbean Climate Innovation Center, LinkedIn with the same name, our Instagram account, Caribbean CIC.
Oh, you're everywhere.
So we're everywhere.
Just like Caribbean CIC. You'll see it.
All right, it kickstarts on Friday evening, 4:30.
No. It starts on Friday at 9.
Friday at 9. Oh, in the morning.
In
and
the
there's
morning.
an information gathering session that you have?
That's today.
That's today, okay. So it starts Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. right through until Sunday.
Until
Sunday.
Where they'll deliver the pitches.
Yes.
And there'll be a judging.
Yes.
I know we're Caribbean persons, so I keep pointing people like, oh, it's so long. There will be food, guys.
Food and fun.
Exactly.
All you have to say some music's involved and that's it.
Yes. And key players in the region as well.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's important.
Very important.
It's a big network all over the Caribbean.
Definitely.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to share, Monique, from BELTRAIDE's perspective in terms of entering into Global Entrepreneurship Week?
In terms of Global Entrepreneurship Week, like I mentioned, we kickstart with the Startup Bootcamp. We have this symposium at the university that we do with the University of Belize on the 14th, and that will be at the George Price Center. And if you can't attend that event, we have the convention, and just like to mention that for the convention, it's actually 4 events in one day. So we have the convention, we have an exhibition, we have a hackathon with the high school, the tertiary level students, and we also have a cocktail in the evening, because we know it's a lot of events, so we want to have some fun, and so we have a cocktail lined up for the 18th. So
And that is a lot of events. So where can people find the information for that?
they can visit our BELTRAIDE page, Facebook page, and also our SBDC page, or call us at our office, and we can fill you in on all the details of these events.
All right. Well, thank you for being here and for giving us a preview. And we really hope people take advantage of this opportunity to learn how to put their ideas into focus and as potential businesses later on, right?
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead now and take a break. And when we come back, we'll be hearing from the Salvation Army on their kickstart of their Christmas drive. So stay tuned.